pink skirt. Well, not really pink, but like purpley pink.
Gort.
Just a little wedge to a back pin, Terry. I found my groove.
There you go.
It's like raspberry or magenta.
Sure.
Yeah.
If you say so. Just a moment ago, Jennifer Kupcho.
Just a gap wedge downwind on this beautiful but tiny little hole. Other two players played nicely. And that's good too.
Yeah, it's almost like there are two greens here. One on the left side. Yep. And Jennifer Kupcho off to a very nice start with 4 birdies in the first 7 holes.
But it's still all about speed. If you get it started on the right line outside the hole, you got to, as Judy would say, marry them both perfectly.
Yeah, you can pay attention, but you have to have the perfect touch on that.
But she insisted to hit her driver, and she did, and she hit it in the water. And Grant, such a cool guy, just said, you know, it's part of the process. This was a great learning. And I just thought it was super cool. And she went on to win the ANA. She was building towards winning the ANA, but it was a really cool 2 days to spend with them.
Softer than what I know Brian Sullivan, the superintendent, really wanted. This one 2 yards closer.
Which they will not be doing the rest of the week.
No, they're going to get firmer.
But I'm sorry.
No, you go.
I just would say that the conditions today also lend themselves to the greens being a little bit more receptive. That was good break.
And this is the 10th. Kupcho.
Bunkers in play off the tee, but it appears, I think, from the tee to be a pretty generous fairway. And as you've already seen, short shots in, not a long hole.
In the world number 26. Let's go to 10.
Second for Kupcho.
Right at 100 yards. Oh, got ahead of that one just a little bit. Should catch the right edge.
Yeah, it's no harm, no foul. She's got a birdie opportunity.
And that one quickly left. A little bit low. 23-year-old from Wake Forest looking for her first win out here. 3 years now. Time flies, doesn't it? It was all set up prior.
Kupcho's tee shot.
Fairway wood just up the right center. Low riser. It's a fun shot to watch as it climbs against the cloudy sky.
Jerry, we used to call those airplane shots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good putt there. Had a good week at the Drive On Championship.
On the tee at the par 3 12th. Kupcho.
Feels like a little breeze helping at the moment, although pretty protected tee.
Toughest hole on the golf course, Jerry.
Well, maybe not for this shot. That was a nice looking 7-iron.
Best we've seen, Judy.
Yeah, really good shot. And
Third shot of the 13th for Jennifer Kupcho.
Pretty nice little leave right here. Clipped it well.
The same. Kupcho.
anyway, I'm sure Lucy Lee will make her way to the LPGA Tour at some point, and it'll be very interesting.
Excuse me, 14, and it's not a driver for Kupcho.
No, playing the, I guess, the conservative play, maybe percentage play, depends how you look at it. Good shape.
So well back from those bunkers where you saw Lydia Ko up there in Tavatanikit. Talking about Stanford being an assistant captain in Solheim Cup. How much can he pick up playing with a player like today in Kupcho?
Well, certainly something. Certainly something. I think you can learn pretty quickly if she's a good driver of the golf ball.
Back at the 15th, I know you've had a long while to look at this one, Jerry. How does it look?
88 yards, a little bit of breeze helping. Just an intimidating target down there.
And played it well.
Mm-hmm. Never a doubt. It's a good looking stroke. They can be maddening though, Tom.
Yeah, that looked really good.
You know, there's no doubt when you play this game a lot, whether it's for a living or recreationally.
Par 4 16th. Kupcho.
Aggressive play there with the driver up the right center. A lot of fairway woods on this hole typically.
I think this is one of the really good-looking par 4s on the golf course.
Wind from the left might be a little bit of a factor when this ball's in there, but she does hit that little draw very comfortably. She holds it right up into the wind. This is left of it, though.
Not a whole lot.
No, that turned out a lot better. I think that wind just held it up enough. That start on the right line, but critical mistake. Didn't get it there. Didn't look like it was going to turn anyway.
Kupcho for par at 17.
It would feel like a big one after that tee shot being so far out of position.
Oh, it just moves at the end.
Sometimes. Oh, it's not going to move now. That little depression was equalized.
Final hole. Tee at the par 3 18th. Kupcho.
8-iron. Can't really feel what the wind's doing up here by the clubhouse. But her fellow competitors both hit decent looking shots. This one looks nice.
Seen some good shots late at this hole.
It's a tiny target, Terry. You know that.
Yeah. So settles for a par at 18, 3 under 68. Very good opening round.